Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. In this Warcraft Rumble raid guide, I'm going to take a look at Baron Geddon in Molten Core with a new twist of a strategy involving Malfurion, the best leader in the game. First, let's talk a little bit about Baron Geddon, the fight itself. So Geddon's army consists of Bat Riders, Drakes, Gargoyles, Griffin Riders, Living Bomb and Vultures, and there's also a bunch of fire elementals that Geddon summons as a map mechanic. Because Geddon walks around the perimeter of the map in a clockwise fashion and periodically spawns fire elementals. Then at phase changes, Geddon is going to spawn 2 fire elementals in every corner of the map, and if you have the towers there, that helps you to deal with them. Towers need just a little bit of support in order to be able to take down those fire elementals. Geddon also kills all minis near him and clears any poison stacks on him. And finally, Geddon also summons a lava swirl. It starts from the top and it moves in a counterclockwise fashion and damages minis and towers on its path. One important positioning note about the Geddon map: if you send minis towards the top left tower, then place them at the bottom of the deployment zone, because otherwise, for example, Chimera is just going to do a small victory lap and it's not actually going to engage the tower. If you're doing Geddon with a guildmate, the best strategy is to ambush Geddon with some meat wagons. So you want to take the top towers, and then you want to have a good push going for the bottom right tower, or even have the bottom right tower, and once those conditions are fulfilled, preferably already on the first lap, but you can also wait until the second lap in order to do this if you get a bit of a bad start, then you want to ambush Geddon on the left side of the map with a gargoyle and then with meat wagons. Gargoyle is going to tank Geddon. Of course, Geddon is going to kill the Gargoyle at phase change. Meat wagons are too far away, they won't be affected. Then you can hold Geddon in place a little bit with some unbounds and send more Gargoyles to fight against Geddon. Gargoyle having resist means that Gargoyle survives better, but it depends on the levels of your Gargoyle whether that resist is actually needed or not. And Malfurion is a great addition to this strategy, because with Malfurion's healing, Huntress actually can just walk on lava and destroy pretty much everything, except for Geddon himself, because Geddon's hit has range of 9 and Huntress only has a range of 7.5, that means that Huntress is going to die to Geddon quite quickly. But Malfurion here with the Slumber talent is just going to be placed there and just waiting, and Huntress is going to help you take the towers. And Huntress being so incredibly fast and so lethal in taking the towers means that with Malfurion on your side, it is much easier to take the towers on the first lap than it was before when you was doing this with double rend. However, if you're not doing this with a guildmate, then you probably don't want to do the meat wagon strategy, because if the other person doesn't have a meat wagon, then yeah, you're kind of out of luck. So then you're better taking things a little bit more slowly and just use big gargoyles to tank Geddon. For example, during overtime. I have a video about that strategy as well, but for doing this with a guildmate, the meat wagon strategy is just much faster and easier. So here we go up against Baron Geddon with Malfurion and Rend. And this time Malfurion is going to make some Lava Walker Huntresses. So Malfurion goes in first and then comes the Huntress. And that Huntress is going to, look at it, it's walking on lava, and once it reaches 30% health, Malfurion heal is going to be activated, and that's going to keep it alive and lava indefinitely. It can die, and it will die when it meets a fire elemental, so you need some kind of distraction against fire elementals, but it can take tower pretty easily. And here I'm just using Banshee to steal that fire elemental, and look at the speed of that Huntress. That just really helps with this strategy, because Huntress is so fast, Huntress is so good at taking those towers, that you just haven't had as much control over the map before you had Huntresses as you have now that you have Huntress available. And here we go, like Huntress just grabbing those towers with such power and fury. Here we go again. This time Huntress might actually die. No, and also lost the Banshee. So that was very, very unfortunate. I should have played the Banshee a little bit faster, then I would have had a Fire Elemental and a Huntress. Now instead I lost both the Banshee and the Huntress, so yeah, things didn't even go perfect, so not perfectly played there, but we have the towers and we have the push going. So meat wagons going in, gargoyle going in, and I'm just sending a little bit of stuff, because now the fire elementals have to take the long route. It's important to tank Geddon in a position like this, so that the fire elementals that Geddon summons will take the lower route, the long route towards your base, and that gives you time to just kill Geddon. If you put the gargoyle down too late, then Geddon will be in a higher position, and then the fire elementals will actually go towards your base and kill your meat wagons. But now they will not be able to do that, although now I am a little bit out of things to do. So I would need, yes, now I can find at least some unbounds. They will help me put Geddon in its place, so Geddon will not move too far, and then we have a gargoyle coming. And at this point, we have basically won the game. I mean, there's some damage going into the base, but Geddon is taking way too much damage, and Geddon just died. That's it. That's how easy it is with Malfurion. Thank you for watching. Click like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and a special thanks to all of my Patreon supporters, YouTube members and Twitch subscribers who make all of these videos possible.